computer. All right, here we go. The next video we're going to talk about is buyer beware. So there's so much crazy stuff happening. We're going to show you some products that Dr. Susan found at, where was it? Sam's Club?
It was at Sam's Club today, March 18th, and 2018.
I've seen stuff like this at, what is it called? Home Goods. I actually go through the essential oil section just sitting there shaking my head. Let's talk about this. So I'm sure everybody watching this video has seen the, the Home Alone kid, and when you start talking about essential oils and cats, that's pretty much the world's view on it, unless you're with Young Living. So this is the kit that she found today, and a lot of what we think possibly this kit, we're not naming names or anything, but maybe something like this is what caused a lot of these bad things to happen to cats, because we're just going to show you. You want to walk us through what these are? I'll try to do my best too.
Okay. Well, I was just walking through, we were going to check out, and lo and behold, I always like to look at different diffusers. I kind of question the quality of them. And this one, the diffuser that came along with this kit was pretty flimsy looking and didn't look like it was really good quality plastic. But you can see there's lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, tea tree, frankincense down in the lower left, or my lower left, lemongrass, lemon, and rosemary in this kit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So those are all pretty popular oils that people hear about, people read about, people see about. And so we go to the next, and how can it, that's okay. I was going to say, go back to the other one. How can it be bad? Because it says 100% natural and pure, right?
Pure and natural, from farm to you.
Yep.
Did you notice that though? It says farm to you, trademarked.
Trademarked. Yeah, on that. So that's got to be something pretty cool, right? Well, no. Sorry, no. I did not buy it. But the thing that could lure people in my opinion, would be the next picture. Dun, 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 $30. $30. Look at that. You get 8 oils for $30. And I was trying to see how much the oils, what size bottles those were. They looked like they might have been 15. They might have been 10 ml bottles. I really couldn't tell. But as with all the things at Sam's Club, I like how they do. Now we can go to the close-up. Check this out.
Break it down.
$7.40 per ounce.
Per ounce.
An ounce is 30 mLs. 30 mLs. And so if these were 15 ml, that would be half the price about on that. So, I mean, my gosh, you're really going to have a frankincense out there. Even if the frankincense, even if it was 30 mLs, would you want a frankincense at $7.40? Seriously. No. I wouldn't even want a lavender.
I wouldn't even want to smell it.
Yeah, at $7.40.
No.
And so it just makes me cringe. They had a diffuser there too, but that was that had a couple other different oils, and I couldn't see the oils in the box, and that was about the same price. But you got the diffuser, right? Cool. And so then I turned the box over, and I didn't get a real good shot of this, but what I thought was really interesting here was that the frankincense that was in there was Boswellia serrata, which is a different species of Boswellia. We generally use Carteri or Sacra. And so I'm sitting here thinking, there's a lot of information out there about Boswellia serrata. You will see Boswellia serrata in some of the dog supplements, musculoskeletal supplements for dogs. And I think there may be some benefit for it. But what I know that with the essential oils that we use, I think we've got a lot better deal with what we're using. What do you mean? I think I know. I know. That's why I use what we've got, and it's not Boswellia serrata. And by itself, if I had to pick one, I would either use for sure the Boswellia Carteri or Boswellia sacra. And I mean, there is a price difference. There's a big price difference. But anyway, I just wanted to point this out, that this jumped into my world today, and I had to take some pictures first, and then I jumped away.
Document
and
it.
It's like, this is where people get into trouble. This is where people get into trouble. And I just wanted to point that out. And because who are you going to call? Who are you going to call? Who's going to tell you how to use this? And, it says, do not apply to the skin undiluted. Does say apply to, or do not apply to broken or irritated skin. Obviously, good deal, good information there. But the other thing, it said, avoid exposure to sunlight after skin application. Is that for all those oils? I mean, so you don't want to go out into the sun after you put some lavender on. You for sure would not want to do that after the lemongrass or the lemon. And, there's going to be all kinds of sensitivities. And it says, do not apply to skin undiluted. But what are you going to dilute it with? They don't tell you that.
Right. Did you notice what it said? Something about children and animals. Did you catch what?
Yeah, I didn't get the right. I was kind of focusing on the frankincense there. And, the sad thing is, by the time I get back to Sam's Club, these all may be sold. That's just the way it is. At Sam's Club, people snap this stuff up. And that's where, this is where people get into trouble, because they're just, oh, I've heard about that. Hey, I got, I can spend $30. And so things happen. So again, this is why I just wanted to, I was taking pictures. I was one of those people that was taking pictures, probably blocking the aisle, but, not a good thing. Not a good thing.
Yeah. And the other thing too with that is the whole trademark thing. So if you got a company out there that's trademarking part of their name or part of their purity or something like that, that really doesn't mean anything more than that slogan is theirs. It's trademark. It doesn't have anything behind it. Young Living has a seed to seal guarantee, and you can actually go through and look at what the seed to seal means, and it's actually means something. So, explore your options and know what you're dealing with. You have to understand the purity of the essential oils, because literally one drop of ours, I remember going to somebody's house who had a box of something like this. And she said, how many drops of that purification did you put in the diffuser? I said, 1. She goes, oh my God, I had lemongrass and I put 25 drops in and I could barely smell it. And I'm like, all right. We actually flipped over the box and it was all some form of carrier oil. It was actually a vegetable oil and lemongrass, but it also had fragrance in it. So I told her she was basically using perfumes, and it's not what this is. And she picked the stuff up, put it in a baggie, zipped it up. She's like, these are going back tomorrow. So I'm like, absolutely. If you've been, wronged or, misled by a label, you can bring stuff back to the store. They take things back. If you didn't realize you were unintentionally poisoning yourself, the store is going to take it back. They don't want you to be out there telling the world that these oils that harmed your pet may have been bought at their store. So, be confident in your choice with Young Living. Anything else? That's it, right?
That's it. That was just that's my public service announcement for today.
PSA done.
Yeah.